Warning. The language used on The Real Rush may be offensive to some viewers. Don't say I didn't fucking warn you.
Thank you, Mamba. Much love and respect. And for the record, blocking a Kobe shot from now on, that's a dick move. And now, we're gonna do what we do here best here on The Real Rush, and that is bang your head to the opening riff!
Shut up and sit down.
What's happening, y'all? It's your boy Jada up here, sitting here with a stomach full of big ass Oreo cupcake muffin that he inhaled at the Cinema Arts earlier today. And welcome to episode 71 of The Real Rush right here on YouTube. And it is with episode 71, this episode right here, that we officially, I know I mentioned this last week, but we officially, with this episode, have hit releasing one episode of The Real Rush at least once a week for a full year. For the last full year, matey. Arr. That means not only going to the movies, writing the treatment for every episode, sitting here in front of camera here, telling y'all about all these movies, every episode, taking it, edit it, and the production time and all that, every single episode, week in, week out, to bring y'all brand new stuff, week in, week out. But yo, with that milestone being hit, that movie Mamba mentality, baby, just want to thank y'all for being a big part of that. Let's go ahead and keep this grind rolling. Let's get on down to the brass tacks of what is on the ticket for episode 71 right here this weekend. We got four new releases to tell y'all about, as promised, at the end of episode 70. And before we actually get down to the brass tacks of this week's ticket, the movies that came out this week, or just, the feeling in general of being at the movies this week, it's not like audiences were really flocking out there. No, it didn't seem like anybody was really anticipating anything coming out this weekend. At least it didn't seem that way Thursday night at the theater. I can't say the same for today at Cinema Arts for the Shorts Films Marathon, but we'll get to that in a couple moments here. But yeah, I guess everybody's anticipating the Super Bowl and whatnot on Sunday. Chiefs, 49ers, what have you. But yo, that joint ain't till Sunday. By the time you see this, it's going to be Sunday, so. Well, you got some time maybe before you see this, in between this and the game, or if you're not a football fan, and you want something else to do, let's steer you in the right direction here. So let's go ahead and kick things off with the new Blake Lively action mystery thriller joint. My girl Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, watch your back, son. She going around the world, worldwide, whooping all levels of ass in a new film called The Rhythm Section. Now, Blake Lively stars in this movie as a woman who has lost her family in a tragic plane accident. But it turns out that it was no accident. There was some terrorism involved in it. So, she wants to track down the people responsible and make them pay. I'll admit, going into this one, given the release date of this one, right at the end of January, on Super Bowl weekend, it is, I'll admit, right up off the bat, it is a weekend that a lot of people don't flock to the movie theater. So, the movie studios don't release big blockbusters on that weekend, or anything that they think is going to be a big blockbuster. Ooh. And this is where the plot thickens, my friend, because you would be missing out on something quite pleasurable. Well, first and foremost, so you have Blake Lively, Jude Law, and Sterling K. Brown, just 3 of the people to mention holding down the cast here in the rhythm section. The way that it's filmed, and it's produced by Eon Productions, the same production company that does the Bond movies. The way that it's filmed, it's got a certain grittiness to it, like different color temperatures and shit. It's stylistically beautiful off the bat. Number 2, there's a car chase scene in this movie that I would actually have to rank up there with one of the best car chase scenes that I've seen ever portrayed on film. All I'm going to say about it, not to give anything away, is that it's all done in car, and it looks, I don't know how, it's so well choreographed that I don't know how they pulled it off, and you just got to see it to believe it. Blake Lively, yo, showing some more of that action star grit. Go ahead, keep that shit rolling. The only gripe that I had about this movie was her British accent on it, or in it, I should say. Seemed a little bit off at times, but yo, it's overlookable. It's overlookable, yo. Plenty of action, plenty of thrills, plenty of heart-stopping, breathtaking moments, if I should say so myself. Even a couple chuckles thrown in there. Yo, this is an all-around, well-done action, mystery, thriller, y'all, based off a book by Mark Burnell. And I would say, full price ticket, this joint all the way. Leave the kiddies at home for this one. And there is one thing that I do want to point out about the rhythm section. Now, given the recent tragedy with Kobe Bryant and families that were lost in that, if you are sensitive to that topic, I would steer away from this movie. And that's all I'm going to say about that, not to touch too deep on that. But if you are sensitive on that, you might want to steer away from that. But other than that, honestly, well done. Well done, rhythm section. Saw this as the main event Thursday night. Me and one other person in the theater. And yo, I personally feel that if it was a packed house, the whole house would have just been hooting and hollering and loving every single minute of this movie. I didn't feel that there were any slow points. I saw this at damn near 10 o'clock on Thursday night and just kept it rolling, man. It left me wanting more. I didn't want the ending credits to roll by the time it was all said and done. So that being said, y'all, the rhythm section, playing everywhere. Check it out where you can find it, y'all, as soon as possible. Not right now, you know, immediately following this episode, but as soon as possible. Your boy ain't steering you wrong on that one. Rhythm section, check it out. Next up on this episode's Real Rush Ticket, we have a bit of a twist on a classic Brothers Grimm fairy tale. And this one is called Gretel and Hansel. Instead of Hansel and Gretel, Unja. It's Gretel and Hansel. It's Gretel and Hansel. In Gretel and Hansel, we follow the brother and sister duo from the famous fairy tale we've all grown up to love. But this does have a little bit more of a darker, more devious twist on it, y'all. So as we know the story of Hansel and Gretel, they go into the woods and they run across the fucking wicked witch in the woods and whatnot. But like I stated a couple moments ago, the title is not the only thing that has a twist on the classic tale. There is quite the twist in this movie that, I mean, if you know the fairy tale, you know what it's going to be about, you know what the baseline is, but where it's going, it'll throw you for a loop. Another one, out of nowhere, like an RKO from my boy Randall Keith Oaten, when his boy Ed Shirt came back at the Royal Rumble this Sunday. Good to see you, boy. This movie right here, another one I don't think people saw were coming. It doesn't even have, like, just the way that it's portrayed in the TV spots and the trailer, it does come off as like a horror B movie. Just that being said right there, that's an under expectation. Because walking away from this movie, so much more. Same with the rhythm section. The way that it's filmed, it has the feel of an A24 film. And it's not an A24 film. Different aspect ratios, the cinematography in it, the visual stylings of it, all outstanding. The scares in it are quite exquisite. Sophia Lillis, as we know as the young Beverly Marsh from It Chapter 1, holding it down as Gretel in the joint. Not even an hour and a half. And same as the rhythm section. This movie left me wanting more. Now this one did have a little bit more of an audience. To it on Thursday night. And just as if there were more people in the rhythm section that they would have enjoyed it just as much, just the same, the people that went into Gretel and Hansel, and you can hear it about in the audience before the movie even started. Everybody thought that this was just going to be a cheesy horror movie right off. We've all seen this. We've all seen a twist on a classic kid's tale done before. Everybody was writing it off as that. But 15-20 minutes into the movie, you could hear a rat shit at the front of the theater, y'all. Or whatever a rat shit sounds like. People were enthralled. And I think y'all are going to walk away the same. I do highly recommend Gretel and Hansel, y'all. Go get yo out of nowhere, middle of the winter scares on. It's got that. It doesn't rely. I like the fact that it didn't rely on jump scares, and where there are some jump scares, it's not your average jump scare. It's more visual and that tingling, that shit going down your spine and making your hair stand up. Just that eeriness. That's what Gretel and Hansel brings to the table, and that is what I think that the cinema audiences are gonna walk away appreciating the most. Gretel and Hansel should be playing everywhere. Of course, check your IMDb, check your Fandango for your local listings. But once again, same as the rhythm section, Gretel and Hansel, highly recommended. Full ticket price all the way. Whatever you want to pay for it, boom. You will be satisfied, or you won't walk away disappointed, I should say. But yeah, Gretel Hansel, check it out, y'all. So that means that out of the two major movies, throw them up there. Rhythm section, Gretel and Hansel. Two major movies that opened this weekend, and nobody's rushing out to see because writing it off, y'all are missing out on some excellent shit, y'all. Check them out as soon as you can. Once again, your boy ain't steering you wrong. 'Cause I know how to drive, baby. I drive it real nice. Want it? Let's do it. Ride it, my pony. I don't know how I got from driving to riding a pony, but both ways, it's a method of transport. And we're just going to keep moving on this week's Real Rush Ticket. Which moves us right along to the events that transpired earlier today. And I am talking about the annual Cinema Arts showing of the ShortsTV 2020 Oscar-nominated short films. Of course, as Cinema Arts usually does, they did the live action and they did the animated. Now the documentary short films, those are the only ones that I am missing out on. And, well, I've seen one of those. There are 4 of those that I have yet to see, but we'll get to that topic there in a second. I did think I mentioned something at the beginning of this episode about Cinema Arts. Ooh. The event. Yes. Well, yeah, that was the event that we spoke of earlier, that we came from Cinema Arts, and we ate the big ass muffin cupcake of love. Yeah, baby. My inner fat boy is tingling. Anywho, Shorts TV, 2K20 Oscar-nominated short films. Let's kick things off with the live-action nominated short films. So, from these, we had Brotherhood. Let's see. I'm going to try to recall these as we go down. Let's see. Because I don't want to make a pick right now. I'm going to make my predictions next week. But we had, as a matter of fact, we don't need to actually break these down per movie, because every single one of these were well done. And I'm telling you right now that it's already been a damn emotional week as it is, but the tear ducts are dry after every single short film here. Let's break down the live action films. So we had Brotherhood, Nefta Football Club, The Neighbor's Window, Saria, and A Sister. A Sister was hard-hitting as hell. The Neighbor's Window remind me of something that my improv troupe could do. But well done, dramedy short film. Nefta Football Club, off the chain. Saria, you want to talk about not just earth-shattering, but emotionally shattering. And Brotherhood, I don't want to say that that would be the weakest one of it, but it still left you family bonds and tugging heartstrings, shit like that. Every single one of these, all 5 of these, well done, y'all. We're gonna get to our pick of which one we're gonna pick for the Oscars next episode. But for the time being, let's go ahead and move on to the animated section of the short films that we viewed earlier today. And those break down. I had seen one of these. We'll get to those in a second. Those break down this way. We have, forgive me if I'm pronouncing this right, Dcera, which translates to daughter. Hair Love, which is the one that we saw that actually showed just before the Angry Birds movie 2. Kitbull, Memorable, and Sister. Yeah, well, I guess we can break these down here too. As a matter of fact, yeah. Every single one of these, even though some of them brought smiles and joy, but all in all, again, all emotionally. Like Sister, I don't want to break down like the plots of each of these either, because I want y'all to, like, Sister is about, like, best way I could say this without spoiling is a missed sibling opportunity. Memorable is about family memories. Kitbull, the bond between a stray kitten and a stray dog. Hair Love, about how a hairdo can bring a family together. And Daughter, also about family memories. Yo, all of them. Excellent. And there were 4 more that were highly commended, as we always get some extras at the end of the animated section, since it's usually shorter than the live action section. We had Henrietta Bulkowski, which featured the voices of Christina Hendricks, Chris Cooper, and Ann Dowd. That was very enjoyable. The Bird and the Whale. We had Piste. That was French. That was my favorite of the highly commended. And we had Maestro. I'm not sure. I know Maestro, I did see that was available on YouTube to view. I'm not sure where any of the other ones are available to view. But all of these, y'all, even the highly commended ones, they're not even nominated. But every single one that I just mentioned here, and I will put these in the description section so that way you'll know what to look for. Every single one that I just mentioned is not a miss. And find them where you can. If you go to shorts.tv/the Oscar Shorts. That's where you can find all the films that have been nominated. And with this brings our total count up to 36 out of the 38 feature films nominated that your boy has seen. And out of the shorts, that brings us to 11 out of the 15 shorts nominated, which brings us to a grand total of 47 out of all of this year's nominations that your boy has seen out of the total 53 Oscar nominated films this year. So, will we see the remaining 6 within the next 2 weeks? 2 weeks? No, excuse me. The next, not even week and a half before the Oscars? We'll see. We're going to try to knock these out, but for the time being, as far as documentaries, short subject goes, the only one that we've seen out of those is Life Overtakes Me, that is available on Netflix. Outstanding as well. And we'll get to the rest of these next week when we have our official picks for Oscar predictions for this year, y'all. So, in the meantime, ShortsTV, excuse me, if you're in the Northern Virginia, DC metropolitan area, Cinema Arts, your surefire bet for the live action and animated short categories. I'm not sure where the documentary shorts are playing. I could not find them to save my life. Maybe I just wasn't digging hard enough. If anybody can help a brother out with that, that would be awesome. But please do your research as well. But check out Cinema Arts. If you're not in the DC metropolitan area, check out IMDb, check out Fandango, or check out shorts.tv/Oscar Shorts. I think you can find viewings on there as well. And happy binging for the Oscars, y'all. That, my friends, is a wrap for episode 71 of The Real Rush right here on YouTube. Is at this time, as with pretty much every episode, that I would like to take this time to remind y'all that the next third Friday of the month Bandit Show is coming your way in just a few weeks on Friday, February 21st, up at the Stagecoach Theater Company in Ashburn, Virginia. Tickets are available right now as we speak online. And as always, I recommend that you get your tickets online, because with the last show sold out beyond capacity, standing room only for some folks, we did have to turn people away at the door. That's why I recommend you get your tickets online, so that way you got your seat secured. Plus, you go online, use the promo code John, my name, all caps, wear that shit out, you get yourself a discount. $12 online, $15 at the door, but with the discount. Boom. Promo code John. Get your tickets online. Where can you go online to get your tickets? You can get your tickets online at stagecoachtc.com/stagecoach-bandits. Once again, that is Stagecoach, T as in Tom, C as in Coach.com/stagecoach-bandits. Promo code John, John, all caps, my name. Wear that shit the fuck out. Come on out, have some laughs, because we always need laughs, y'all. Everybody always needs laughs, but we definitely need laughs. So come on out, have a good time with your bandits. And coming up next weekend, episode 72 of The Real Rush right here on YouTube, we're going to have reviews for... lot to look forward to next weekend. Birds of Prey. That's supposed to be playing up at the Airbus IMAX. Gonna be making our 2K20 return. Season 4, return to the Airbus for this year. So look forward to that shit. We also gonna have a review for you. We have the assistant, not the resistant, the assistant. That's looking quite captivating as shit. So let's check that joint out. We also gonna have the Traitor. Been seeing trailers for this joint for like months. Definitely looking forward to this one. And as I mentioned a couple moments ago, we will have our official Rush predictions for Oscars 2020, y'all. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'ams. So tune on in next week, episode 72, for all that shit and more to come as always. But in the meantime, as always, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, any shit like that, feel feel free to go ahead and type those on into the YouTube page where you are viewing this week's episode right here, right now. To everybody who has subscribed to Real Rush right here on YouTube thus far, thank you for having done so. If you haven't done so yet, what the hell are you waiting for? You want to be the first to know when your boy drops a new episode. And yo, same with laughter, we always need love, y'all. And right now, more than ever, well, you know what? Every time, every day, every new day is a more than ever time. Spread love. Spread the word of the Real Rush in the same manner. Normally, this is where I would say, hug a motherfucker and tell them about the Real Rush. But in all serious, y'all, hug someone, tell them you love them, and for sakes. Like, with things that go on in the world, no matter what it is, it seems like people take it as an opportunity to go on to social media and argue. And I just want to be real here for a moment, not the R-E-E-L that's in our moniker. I'm talking about the real, the R-E-A-L. Like, for real, y'all. I mean, just quit the bickering. Like, it's over stuff that I know, and I might be making a bold statement saying this, but I don't think that a lot of things that are being said, you know, the petty shit that's being argued online, I don't think that anybody would actually be saying if they didn't have a keyboard or something to type in front of them. So if it's something that you wouldn't be saying like right out in public, or if it's not nice, like if you're like your parents said back in the day, I know everybody got opinions and everything, but there's a time to say those and there's a time to keep them shits to yourselves, y'all. So if you can't say nothing nice, especially in the time like we've experienced over the last couple of days, just keep that stuff to yourself. Like, show respect. And once again, don't take it as an opportunity to argue, y'all. Take it as an opportunity to be inspired, to come together, love one another as part of the human race, and let's keep this joint rolling. Let's ride this motherfucker till the wheels fall off, because tomorrow is never promised, y'all. Woo!
Y'all remember this place? Remember all the wonderful times we had there?
And that's my word. That's my word. Take it, do with it what you wish. But for real, y'all, I love y'all. I love y'all. Y'all be cool. And stay cool. Spread love, y'all. Love J-Dub. Anywho, don't forget that the Real Rush does also have replay value. So any movie that's come out since, you know, around October 2018 up until now, you want to know what your boy thought about it and get a good, honest review, opinion on the joint, all you gotta do is go up to the YouTube search bar at the top of the page here, type in quotation marks The Real Rush, followed by, outside of the quotation marks, the name of the movie that you're looking for, and then boom! Instant movie review on demand for you, because your boy J-Dub and The Real Rush got you covered for life, son! And as always, you can follow your boy on Instagram for my live movie check-ins as they occur. And you can follow your boy at J-Dub Champion, hashtag The Real Rush. And for The Real Rush, ladies and gents, I am your boy J-Dub. Thank you once again for tuning in to episode 71 of The Real Rush right here on YouTube. Remember, when you're at the movies, chill out. Don't be doing all the chitting and the chatting and looking at the smartphones and checking the bright ass smartwatches. Keep the lips shut. Put the smartphones away. Put them joints on silent or vibrate. Turn the smartwatches off for a couple hours, because I guarantee that any conversations, any text, and even the time will be waiting for you after the movie's all said and done. Enjoy yourselves at the movies, ladies and gents. Have fun, y'all. Love J-Dub. And